What's new? Jesus, I'm so upset. We decided last week that I hate recording Tuesdays because I feel like less of a person. So we're like, Monday it is. And then our friend finally was like, let's play D&D only on Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, guess I'm going back to recording on Tuesdays.
It was a good universal fuck you to Gamage.
It really was, and it seriously did fuck me, and now here I am, upset about it. What's new? Here's a fun bit of news, a little fun fact.
I can't wait. What is it?
Yeah, it's that our bingo episode has not posted yet. It posts later this week, and the whole thing about the war already happened.
So right. I know. I was gonna open the episode with the only podcast to curse 2026 with our Nostradamus bingo card.
I will say it was in the highly likely category. It wasn't exactly
absolutely.
It wasn't exactly like, wow, blue skies and green trees. You know what? I think a war is going to happen this year. The writing was on the wall and highlighted.
Did I think it was going to be Venezuela 3 days later? No. But here we are.
Well, no, we did. We did. I said either Canada, Greenland, or Mexico or South America. And then I even said /Venezuela in there.
Yeah, no, I guess you did. No, you fully long-shotted that shit.
Well, because we've been bombing their boats for a month now because drugs, I'm told.
Drugs.
Drugs.
I like that we haven't officially declared war or anything either.
Well, because what war is there? They just swooped in, bombed a couple places, kidnapped the president, and that's it. What war even happens after that? I mean, I'm putting it in the war category because we kind of we did enough. Apparently, I'm told, I have no opinion on this because I've done no research of my own. So I'm just reporting what I have seen on the internet. Feel free to disagree. You can do that. But I'm told that people in Venezuela are actually kind of cool with us just kidnapping their president. Apparently he sucked. Again, I don't know shit. But I don't think we did it out of the kindness of our heart. I think we are doing this for all the oil so that we can finally make gas prices go down because Trump is a long walk for a glass of water type of person. Who am I kidding? He took a rascal to the water. He didn't walk at all. Also, in better news, the trailer for the new Muppets show came out. Yay.
There's a new Muppets show?
Yeah, It showed a teaser for the first episode, and it had Sabrina Carpenter singing with Miss Piggy, and I'm like, that's awesome. That is exactly what I want.
This is what the world needs to distract us from Venezuela.
Honestly, it should have been Chapel Roan. We all know why, but
but whatever, fine.
I think she had a reservation, but
yeah, a long-standing reservation, but it's cool. Whatever, we'll be all right. We'll get there someday.
I want to burn through this real fast because
let's do it because
I don't know if you saw the photo, but we were at the store and ribeye was $7 and they were beautifully marbled, and I'm like, because it can go on sale around that price sometimes, but it's kind of shitty cuts. But this is there were so many and they were all perfectly marbled, and I'm like, what the fuck? So we picked up a bunch and we have until the 9th to eat them all. So we've just been making steak every night. Last night, steak. Tonight, steak. Tomorrow night, steak.
For the foreseeable future until they're all bad, steak. Maybe even after
I'm not unhappy
bad.
about it. I'm definitely not unhappy about it, but I would like to eat it now. So let's
get through this shit then.
Episode start.
Go.
Do you have a starter?
Well, you stole my starter. It was, welcome to We Have This Podcast at Home, the only podcast to ruin the entirety of 2026 with our Nostradamus-like bingo card. I'm on brand Rachel. It's not applicable anymore. We already talked about it.
And I'm joke ruiner Gamage, I suppose. That's fine. You step on my toes all the time. You're standing on them right now, even. Each week you
True.
spin a wheel to figure out what next week's podcast is. Last week we spun it and hit comedy. And you know what I did? Nothing. I
You
have
still have
nothing.
a backlog.
I spent this whole last week writing shit for my D&D character. I was like, I'm not doing anything. It's a beautiful, magical world we're about to enter. It's like playing a video game for the first time. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the buttons do. Well, I know what these buttons do, but like it's a brave world. There's so many possibilities. I don't have anything planned. Nothing. I have 5 would you rathers that I've saved over the last couple months, and I don't even remember what they were. And that's pretty cool.
Fantastic. Let's run down the list. I have some stuff.
Do you have anything planned, or is...
No, I have stuff.
Okay, I was just writing off these 5 would you rathers.
Yeah, we're just going to really draw them out. Would you rather start with the first one or the 5th one? Wow, Fact Checker just posted a bunch of America looking for oil in Van Gogh's painting on the pan that I'm about to make dinner with, and then on my skin and in my skin from my sebaceous oil glands. We'll post those.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if those are new memes or just taken from the last time we did this.
That was somebody put the comment that you were talking about where it's like, Venezuela seems super hyped that we're like taking over and you're just a liberal fuck if you don't think so. And then the first comment was, I remember when the Iraqis were excited for us to take over.
Oof.
And I was like, oh.
But yeah, I mean, we attack places for oil. That's happened before. It's not even like controversial. It's
at least we're, like being straightforward about it this time. We're not pretending it's a war on terror. Like, I guess it started that way. They were like, oh, Venezuelans are coming into our country and they're all gangbangers. Arrest them all.
And drugs and stuff. Even though we started the war on drugs, we did the drugs first.
Well, I guess, and then we were bombing their drug ships. So I guess we sort of started it for other means, and then we were just like, no, it's really about the oil, though.
Like, yeah. I don't trust government at all, but like, who knows what actually is happening? Maybe they've like found some evidence linking it to the president, so that's why they went there. Again, I've done no research. I've just been watching a lot of Homeland recently, so my mind is kind of at this, everything's a conspiracy shit.
You're the second person that's brought up Homeland to me in like the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I was the last one too.
No, you're the second person. There's a different person that went up to me and was like, have you watched Homeland? And
what's
I was like,
their name?
The Julie. Not Gamage. Not Christopher. Not Christopher Gamage. Julie.
Are you gonna like middle name and also my social security number, date of birth?
I don't know your middle name.
Mother's maiden
I just
name.
know that it's Gamage, sushi loving Gamage, Final Fantasy Gamage. Those are the 2 things I know about you. Sometimes Spider-Man.
Oh, and I also take
Gamage.
the day off work for every Final Fantasy game ever. That's
hey, you used to do
constant.
That. Fuck you.
I've
that
done
was
it
a consistent...
once. I have done it once.
You did it multiple times at Staples.
I have not. I have done it once ever because, like, look, there's been 16 Final Fantasy games. I have done it once.
Really? I feel like you wrote a note every time Final Fantasy came out and said you were taking the day off. Sorry, I didn't fact check that you weren't there that day.
Let's assume that that's right. Yes, I have done it for every single Final Fantasy game while we were working at Staples. That's one.
No,
there was only one in that time.
I think I just assumed that because
Final Fantasy's
so well
been around
put
since
together,
the 80s, and again, up to 16 now. That's, if you do the math, that's every 5-ish years. I don't know.
Look, I think I just assumed because you wrote it on fucking letterhead and submitted it to the office that this was like a recurring theme.
Rachel, it was not on letterhead. It was a print out and put your name down thing. As you saw, like I wrote my name down. That's how you do it. That's
what is on letterhead?
Your twat? Where is this going?
Clown Couriers of America? I don't know. I made a clown letterhead that I sent to you at some point.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I remember that.
Yeah, it was a good time.
No, I love the Final Fantasy thing because it's another in the long continuum of like surface level things that Rachel thinks is my core personality, but maybe it's a little exaggerated.
You're just a caricature to me, and I need you to understand that.
I think what really is happening is that all of the things that you think about me are like true to a percentage, but like it's like how
is one.
no, I mean like it's a fluctuating percentage. It's like how you only use 10% of your brain, and it's just like technically true, but you're also using 100%. Like it goes back and forth all the time. You're using 100% of your brain. Why would you think you're not? Stupid. But like it is like because I've said that my favorite movie or video game or music literally changes every hour. Like I don't really have a personality. It's a big fucking poly mess. My personality is a polycule.
I'm just grasping onto the things that have been repeated more than thrice.
Once for a lot of those.
No, we go to sushi every time I'm there. Pardon me for thinking that you liked sushi.
Brittany and I have been talking about it because like we laugh about the things that we talk about every now and then. And I think what happens is that you come into town and then we have to juggle your allergies and Brittany's allergies.
And that's sushi.
That lands on sushi, baby.
Thank God we like fish. How fucked would we be if somebody didn't? Fact Checker says that's bullshit, and she checks facts. Fuck you.
That was Jasmine's thought, and we were confused where she got that info.
I love where this is going.
We just like sushi and want an excuse to go out.
That's it.
But like I know that
You
a big issue,
sit on a
allergies
throne
have
of
never been
lies.
brought up until last time. No, allergies totally have been brought up because I always want to go to a breakfast place, but
We've been to a breakfast place multiple times. You can't use that as an excuse. You and I have gotten not like drunk, but tipsy off of mimosas while we eat French toast, and you laugh at how small my French toast is.
But Brittany wasn't there, and she would have liked to be. What I'm saying is that
I'm pretty sure Brittany was there more than once.
No, not to that one Macintosh place. She's never
Oh,
been.
no.
Never
I'm
stepped foot in
talking
there.
about the Green Lily, I think. We've been to it more than once.
I don't like that place. I think that their
French toast is like fucking $8 a slice. Fuck off.
It is really good, but it is like tiny fucking pieces. And
it's the ittiest, biggest,
it is
Frenchiest
good.
of toasts.
It is very good, but I'm like, I would never pay this much ever.
No. And we did it twice, and that was too many times.
So really what this means is that Brittany just wants to do sushi, because we do sushi outside of Rachel visiting.
So Brittany's the problem, and we should get breakfast.
You know, Brittany, I'm banning you off sushi for a while. We're not doing that anymore. It's about time we had cheeseburgers for a bit. We're getting cheeseburgers next time you're in town.
Okay. There's an In-N-Out now. We can do that.
God, I know you were talking about protein style, and I'm like, oh yeah, they could do protein style, because I was like trying to I'm not like trying to be healthy, but I was like maybe less bread for like a minute, and I got there the In-N-Out protein style, and it is just a head of lettuce cut in half and then fucking
Yes. Yeah, sometimes it's quite unceremonious. They're just like, let me just slot some cheese in here. Good luck.
Yeah, they have
fun
no
unhinging
respect.
your jaw for this salad that I've made you.
That's actually, yeah, what I do is what I started doing is I just take it home, throw it in a bowl, and just chop it up.
Yeah, it's just a burger salad.
Also,
It's kinda
you don't
ridiculous.
realize how small their patties are until you don't have a bun. Because the bun is like a big portion of it. You're like,
it's a
I'm
lot
full.
of volume. Well,
But
that's why
then,
they
like-
have to give you the whole head of lettuce. They're like, it's gonna look cheap otherwise.
Yeah, because I've gotten in I'll get a double with the protein style, and then I get the lettuce and I take out the little patties, and I'm like, the fucking instant sausage discs that you brown in a skillet are already bigger than this. What the fuck? You have to get like a 4x4 to make it work, and by then you just roll into the drive-thru and you're like, can I get a 4x4 on protein style between lettuce? And it's just like, okay, gym rat, have a good day, I guess.
Good luck with your.
It's just that's the only
heart
way to
attack.
make it. That's the only way to make it like applicable,
Substantial. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Rachel, would you rather be enslaved by humans, animals, or AI?
Oh God, what a choice.
I know. I've seen a couple while in the morning while I'm pooping, and I'm like, oh, cool, and I'll save it, and that's where we're at. So this one is, humanity is permanently enslaved. There is no rebellion, no reform, no escape, and no future freedom. Choose who rules. 1. Enslaved by humans. Humans rule humans under absolute injustice. There's no law, no rights, no fairness, no consistency. Punishment is random. Cruelty is encouraged. Innocence has no meaning. Suffering is not a byproduct but the goal. System is designed to maximize humiliation, pain, and despair with zero accountability. Depending on where you're at, that's kind of already what's happening. Just
we've already
let that
done
breath
this.
out.
Next.
Enslaved by animals. Animals evolve human-level intelligence, coordination, and technology. They dominate Earth and enslave humans as labor, food sources, or experimental subjects. They do not act out of cruelty or ideology. Humans are treated the way humans currently treat animals, purely as resources. So, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Enslaved by AI, a superintelligent AI controls all systems. Total surveillance, total control, no privacy. Humans are kept alive only if useful. There is no hatred or cruelty, only cold optimization. Freedom does not exist, but suffering is not necessarily intentional.
I knew what I wanted to pick before you got into the details.
Me too.
But humans enslaving humans, I feel like was described well, where its suffering is not a byproduct, it is the goal. I'll be enslaved by animals.
Me too, yeah.
Because the hope is that, like, they find me cute or useful, and then I don't know, live, I guess. They'll feed me.
Or ugly enough to the point where you're cute again. Like,
yeah, that it's rounded back out.
Like, we treat, like the humans are treated the way that humans currently treat animals, purely as resources. And it's like, yes, but like, that could be from anywhere from the range of like testing cancer shit on monkeys to like taking cats and pampering them their whole lives and taking them to like award shows. Like, that is a broad spectrum that is far better than being enslaved by humans or AI.
Yeah, well, and I could be a service human. Maybe they just need me for my thumbs.
Jesus Christ. I can't imagine a worse fate. Rachel, is the road clear? And like you're like on your phone. Yeah, it looks clear.
Oh, we'd have to evolve cars for dogs to drive them. They'd be fine. Yeah, no, for sure enslaved by animals. That's the best option of all of this.
Enslaved by AI seems like the only option where I can maximize my chances of not being killed or tortured by proving my worth.
Ugh.
That's kind of bleak. I mean,
you gotta hope that you have the right idea of worth and that you are capable of achieving it.
Yeah. Man, the amount of people saying AI is like, oof, that's oof.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, I want to be in the Matrix. And it's just like, it's not the Matrix.
Yeah, that's not that. That's different.
It's not that.
AI is not going to enslave you by letting you live like a normal life job and pretend like you're like a little sim.
Like, think about your job. Is like, let's do a flow chart. Is your job helpful to like the world as a whole? Chances are, gas station employee, no. Let's say you are doing something that is helping the world. Are you the best at that job, or are you kind of lower on the totem pole and you're not going to make it?
And could you be replaced by a computer?
Yeah, these are the questions. My job wouldn't exist. AI doesn't need weed.
Yeah.
AI doesn't need a ski resort chicken sandwich. Nope. What is it you do? I don't care.
Not that anymore, but you're close. Yeah, no, AI would fuck you.
Yes.
And not in the fun way.
No. It doesn't need to. It just will. Again, there's no hatred or cruelty, only cold optimization. And why do you think that you're going to land on the right side of that? You know what I love about Fridays? It's not the like looming weekend, because
hard optimization.
I could give fucks about the weekend. Like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to work, and I'll play just as much video games as I do throughout the week. That's it. But Fridays, I wake up and I'm like excited because that's when like the new music drops. Fridays are like new album day, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get surprised. It's like Christmas. It's been a tepid Friday for the last couple weeks, but
oh no,
I have started, and it existed before, but now I'm getting a lot of AI music on my YouTube page, and
gross.
It's not recommended. It's just like, hey, this is a new thing that dropped, and I'm like, that picture looks like AI because I'm not my wife's mother on Facebook. I can tell the difference at a glance. I don't even need to glance. I could close my eyes and just like touch the screen of the phone and be like, this is AI, feels it in the spirits. It's, but like, a good way to tell is if the photo looks off, but also if you open up their artist page and like, it's 2026 now. If there's like 10 songs already released in 2026, chances are it's AI.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
listened
been
to any of
6
it because,
days.
yeah, I haven't listened because I refuse. I won't take part in it. But like, I think that it's obviously going to get worse because Spotify is already like in trouble for Spotify themselves making their own AI music and then promoting it in front of the creators that are on Spotify in order to not pay them royalties. It's a big bad thing against Spotify and a reason you should switch. For YouTube, it's just YouTube's not making it, it's users that are making it and like, look, I can create art. No, you can't. And what we need to do is you need to support artists even harder. You need to like find actual artists and be like, hey, you, awesome. Everybody listen to this guy. Don't listen to AI. Oh yeah, they're fact checker just said they're tagging artists in their songs too, and like they're misspelling their names.
Ew. Oh
Like
my God.
I saw Taylor Swift spelled with an E, and it's just like, come on, man.
Jesus Christ. That's fucked up.
It's real fucked up. And like, obviously, like all of the big music streamers, all of them are evil. YouTube Music too, it's run by Google. Google's probably the worst. They're
Google literally took out the clause of not being evil.
Yeah, it's they could have kept that in. They didn't need to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Like they could have just like done evil shit. But like the fact that like, hey, publicly we need to remove this clause that says no evil. No
We're
real
announcing
reason
it.
why.
It's not of concern to you. We're just announcing it.
Like,
That we did
thou
it.
doth
Don't worry about
protest
it.
too much, but okay.
Yeah, not concerning at all. All right.
How about
Hey,
another would
Gamage?
you rather? Yep.
No, we're gonna switch it up.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a dumb question for you. Actually, you know what? There's no such thing as stupid questions. Why don't
Oh.
Asians go crazy with their noodle shapes like Italians?
I would say efficiency.
Efficiency?
Yeah. Like it's the fact that they don't need to.
Like they've
I
just
mean,
created the perfect noodles so they don't need to make crazy shapes with it?
Yeah, or I mean, I can't see ancient Edo era culture being all like, I've taken the ramen noodle and I have put it into the shape of a wagon wheel.
I have
Like-
made it into a bow tie.
I think that a lot of Japanese dishes are not, I don't want to say similar, but like they kind of have like one sort of like noodle base or noodle dish preparation. Whereas like Italian dishes have so many different kinds that like, you know, ravioli is a pasta too. So like you want to have the different kinds of pastas for the different kinds of dishes. But like for Asian food, I don't think there's a need for that.
No, well, and there are like a couple different noodle types. They're just not necessarily like different
It's
crazy
yeah,
different shapes. There's
it's-
like a skinny noodle, a fatter noodle, and a wide noodle.
yeah, and
And there's
that's all
noodles
from
that
just
fit in
like,
those categories.
and it's just all from like different ingredients. Like there's like wheat noodles, there's rice noodles, and yeah, like it is like the udon, the ramen, the yakisoba.
What do you think AI would do if you asked it to create a new noodle shape?
I don't know because I don't think I could do that. If I asked AI to make a noodle, I think that it would just make a noodle that already exists.
Probably.
It would make spaghetti length wagon wheels.
Like, do you think it would be like a chain or just like a really weird oval wagon wheel?
A really like long wagon wheel, and then Italians would be like, that's just uncut. You got to cut it.
Just trim those wagons. Trim those wheels. Oh, God. Fact checker posts the creepy Will Smith eating pasta AI video from a long time ago. And it's horrifying.
A long time ago. It was like a year ago or something. Like
no, I thought like a year ago somebody redid it and it was actually like good. Like it looked freakishly
that's the worst
real.
part is
Yeah,
that
it evolved.
It all started as like this big haha, look at how stupid it is, but it's like
And it's learning.
that's the model, and like it's just so soulless.
Yeah. You don't think Will Smith is soulful as his face gets warped as he eats like a living pasta creature?
Will Smith is
Oh,
already
God.
soulless just for being Will Smith.
Why is Patrick Star snorting pasta in a back alley with a rat?
I can't believe you're asking that question, Rachel, because you know the answer to the question. It's because it's AI and it doesn't understand Patrick the starfish, or mouths
And its
at all.
anatomy. Somebody, while I was like having Christmas at someone's house, they put on like Christmas music in the background, but it was a YouTube video that had just like random ass AI scenes running. So all of the text was wild, bonkers, and fucked up, and occasionally just had like Russian characters thrown in. And then it had these different scenes repeating, but for like 2 or 3 iterations, they would be repeating but slightly different. And this weird, creepy, amorphous snowman child suddenly starts appearing on the second iteration and then appears more in the third one. And I was like, God, I wish somebody actually put this together with the intention of like this creepy little snowman child being like a horror story that gets worse as this video goes on, because it would be so good.
I really like the videos that like mimic what AI is, where it's just like it's just like a person kind of just moving and morphing around, and it's completely staged and it's real, but like they're just making it look like it's AI.
Yeah, they should get contacts where you fuck up the shapes of your pupils.
Also, I love how
Like,
I think I've
AI?
talked about this before, but I've talked about how like what I think we need to do is to like combat AI art, because I see a lot of people like posting their art and they're like, I'm proud of this, and then AI artists, I say in quotations, are like, I put it through AI and made it better. And it's just like, you're a piece of shit.
You're an asshole. You did nothing.
Yeah, you did nothing. You typed you took this image and you threw it into Chat GPT, and Chat GPT did it. You did nothing. But what I've seen is that I've started seeing actual artists take AI art and then remake it themselves. Whether it's good or not is not the point. It's the fact that you're copying AI art, and now AI artists get to be mad at you because you copied their art, and that's pretty cool.
That's fun. I like that little mini revolution.
But I like how I was talking to
Rebellion.
Brittany about it in the car. I'm like, we should just copy AI art and be like, I made it better. And then it just started happening. And I'm like, I'm glad everybody was on the same page and hive-minded me. That's good.
Everybody got the memo. You thought it loud enough.
Would you rather eat top buns or bottom buns for the rest of your life?
I'd rather eat no buns. I'd rather eat the top lettuce. Actually, no, that's not true. I think I'd rather have the bottom lettuce because it probably has more flavor.
All right, well, gluten-free bread exists, so you're just deciding to just throw your condition into this just to be a pick-me girl, and that's not a lot of fun for this show. If you want to
You
save
don't
it
like
for
my
another
pick-me
show.
energy, Gamage? One of my favorite things is to just wait till people say stuff and then look at them and go, that's real pick-me energy, and walk away.
Yeah.
Just watch them dissolve trying
Or
to...
pick-me vibes.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, bottom buns is the right one, because bottom buns are basically like already kind of bread-like. Top buns just feels like it would get annoying after day 2, where I can't even put my sandwich down without it rolling around.
Are you picturing that you'd flip over the sandwich onto the top bun and put it down? And so then
What?
it would be like, what do you mean without it rolling around?
Okay, so this is talking about like picture a hamburger bun where it's got the
Yes.
rounded top bun and then
Yes,
the
that's why I
flat bun.
asked, are you picturing flipping it over so that your rounded top bun is on the bottom now? Because otherwise, why would it roll around?
Well, because it would be.
Oh, you know what?
Jesus Christ!
I
Rachel.
interpreted this differently. I was thinking like you don't ever get the other bun, like you only have 50% of the bread every time, not that you just have 2 top buns. In which case, I'm still with you on bottom bun.
Even if that were
usually the
true,
bottom bun is not like as much bread, and I don't like sometimes the top bun's too thick.
Yeah,
I
agree.
that.
Even if that were true, the bottom bun's still the right answer, because then like everything becomes toast if you're only getting half the bun.
Yeah, that's true.
But also on this, while we're talking about the top bun being a little bit too much sometimes, it's the perfect amount. the issue is stop making your burgers vertical. That's not how mouths work, and you need to stop it. You need to stop it.
Get
If
wide.
I go into a restaurant and I order an expensive burger and you bring out this fucking tower shit, I'm never coming back and you're getting a 1 star. I promise you.
Yeah, figure out how to make burgers pretty as they get wide.
It's not
that's
hard.
The problem. Well, I feel like that's the thing that people are up against is they're like, how do I make it still look good if it's a wide burger versus a tall burger?
Hey, I got a crazy life food hack for you. It doesn't need to look pretty if it tastes fucking good.
I know, but plating's important.
No,
customers are visual creatures, Gamage.
Genuinely not. Because plating important is how you get the people that fucking pour hot chocolate on your hands, and how you get that one video
I
where
didn't say being a dumb cunt is how you sell things.
The line of like 12 people coming in and putting one ingredient on your plate at a time and towering it up with like little bits of sauce.
No. That's not plating. That's being a douche.
No, that is plating. But if you
bring out a plate and shit, I mean, technically yes, but no, that's stupid. But, like, I'm saying if you bring out, like, a good-looking dish versus a dish with the same exact ingredients, but you've just thrown it on there, like, people are probably going to like the good-looking dish more because it is visually appetizing.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's, like, scientifically proven.
There's a whole subreddit for it. If it tastes good, I don't give a fuck. You know what doesn't give things a good taste? Gold flakes.
How do you know? Have you ever eaten a gold flake, Gamage?
Yes, everybody has. They're everywhere at this point.
I don't feel like I've eaten a gold flake. It freaks me out.
What?
I think I've had glittery alcohol, and then I'm always like, am I going to shit glitter now?
No,
or is
it's
it just
like
living in my intestines forever, like the fucking herpes after a choir show.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like I think it's made from like seaweed or something. I don't remember, but like the like food safe glitter is kind of the same thing as the gold flakes, but like less stupid in my opinion because it's used for beverages. Beverages, I think you could go beverages, cocktails, plating, yes. Does that sentence work for you?
I'm sorry. Are you saying plating? Are you saying plating a cocktail is better than plating food?
Yes.
That was a crazy way to say that.
I know,
but
yes,
I am following. And I don't necessarily agree, but I do like a nice looking cocktail.
Yeah, a nice looking cocktail is better than just a plate of mediocre food that looks better than it tastes.
Look, here's my thing. I agree with you that I would rather have a plate that looks like whatever the fuck and tastes delicious than I would like to have something plated well.
Okay.
If it's just going to be mediocre. I 100% agree with that.
On that note, 9 times out of 10, it is exactly that. You're paying more for like a mediocre tasting dish with tiny portions, but it's plated to look like art and good. And it's just like, you missed the whole point of food.
See, my thing is, I believe that your food should taste fantastic, but I also think that there should be love and care put into how it's presented to you. I don't think that should mean that it costs a fuckload of money, though.
And it does. You're not getting good plating at a affordable price ever.
Unless you're in my home, then you're getting so plating at an affordable price.
And it tastes like awful.
It tastes so bad.
Here's couscous with raisins. Thanks, Rachel.
Hey, there was pineapple in there too. I had stuffing with pineapple.
I've had stuffing with apples. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. And I hated it.
I didn't like it.
Oh, you don't say.
I offered to bring stuffing and they were like, no, I like my recipe better. And then I got there and was like, ugh, thank you. I do appreciate that you made food.
Was it gluten-free?
Yeah.
It fucking better have been.
If I had to eat pineapples?
Like, I'll bring my own stuffing that matches my diet. And they're like, no, I'll make it, but it's going to be bad.
It's going to be not great. It had pineapples and cashews.
Ugh.
And, like, I'm glad that they vibe with that, but yeah, I was like, damn.
I hate that.
I love stuffing, and this made me mid about stuffing, and that's a sad time for me.
The only time a white people
They
recipe...
are white people.
The only time a white people recipe has panned out, and I talked about this before, but, like, Brittany tried it, and then she's just like, she thought it was going to be stupid. It was delicious. She came back. We did it here, and it was delicious.
The chicken pot pie cheesy biscuits?
No, I mean that's a pretty white recipe. But
Yeah,
no,
it's real good.
it's the chicken salad recipe that uses cashews and grapes, and it fucking works, and I don't know why. And celery. Well,
Oh,
celery makes sense.
yeah, no, I do get you. I think I had a chicken salad at my sister's house that was like that, and I was like, damn, this is so fucking good. It's wild.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be, and I feel myself getting beigeur by the moment just saying it, but
Everything about it screams nope, and yet
yeah.
it is fantastic.
But I will say that's the exception. There should be no grapes and raisins in savory dishes anywhere else. Fuck off.
I have a question for you. What's up with the phrase that's the exception that proves the rule? That's nonsense.
I've seen it before.
It's a logical fallacy.
It is a logical fallacy, and I've seen it before, and I'm trying to like think. I keep hitting my mic today. By the way, can you stop hitting your mic too? That'd be great.
I try. I did ran into the closet door a second ago. I don't know why my fucking brain doesn't work.
I know why. So I think it's that rules are rules because there's exceptions.
How does that make any sense?
You see, I'm very warm under my blanket. The fire is going.
So your brain cells are slowly dying of heat stroke?
That makes sense to me.
All right, let me ask you a different question, Gamage.
Yeah, sure, okay. I wasn't done with this.
Oh, no, you can go.
No, I don't have a thought. I mean, I'm sure I will when I edit this episode, and I'm like, this stupid bitch, and then I'll text you. But for now, nothing. I don't care. I don't care enough about it.
You know what's funny? Sometimes I listen to our episodes, and I black out when we do this, so I immediately forget what the fuck I said like 12 seconds after we're done recording, like a goldfish.
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to the episode, and while I'm listening, I'll like laugh at the response in my head, and then it's usually what I say. And I'm like, I'm consistent, if nothing else.
I'll have two different things. I'll either have the like, that I should have said that to Rachel because she's wrong and I just didn't have it in my brain at the moment because my brain is a library of shit, and it's just like there's one attendant that's just running around trying to like get the duodecimal system to work right, but like it's getting the wrong references and the wrong facts at the wrong times. And then the other side is that I'll hear something for the first time because I wasn't paying attention when you said it, and I'll be like, that's kind of funny, or oh, that's interesting. But I'm like, I wasn't listening. I wasn't paying attention.
My favorite is there was one time that you texted me after you were editing an episode, and you were like, I missed this, and it was really funny. And I was like, yeah, I figured because I said it with the intent of you cracking up, and then you just like glossed over it, and I was like, he'll get it when he records.
That happens on both of our ends too, like where I'll say something and it's like, and I'm like, I know I hit that, and then I'll get nothing and I'll be like, that's fine, and I'll just move on.
No, yeah, I usually find it in the re-listen where I'm like, I missed that.
Oh wait, Brittany posted, example, most people dislike spinach, but my son who eats it with every meal is the exception that proves the rule.
Yeah,
but, like,
that doesn't
I
make
didn't
any
know
fucking
that.
sense.
I didn't know that there was a rule that said most people dislike spinach. Like I understand it, but at the same time, like it's also kind of nonsense. Like I'm in between. I feel like later I can pull shit up. Like I did it that one time when we were talking about the rules for like languages. I had a lot of thoughts later on about like what was it? We were talking about like the and then a vowel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I'm like I'm sure there's some, but I don't know. And then off the podcast, I'm like, bam, 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 like, look at this.
Yeah,
and it's just because I had more time to think about it. But like right now, I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just a guy that likes steak.
I'm just a guy that wants to get out of this blanket and cook my steak. Fact checker posted the exception that proves the rule means a rare instance that breaks a general guideline that actually highlights that the rule exists and applies in all other cases. Originating from a Latin legal phrase, I'm not going to keep reading this.
Acceptio probat regulam in casibus non acceptus, which is a spell in Harry Potter that makes your wiener into a noodle.
For example, a no food or drink sign in a library proves that food or drink are permitted elsewhere.
Huh.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to use that in court.
Okay. In what
It
fashion?
says no stealing in the Walmart. That means I can steal everywhere else.
But those places have signs too. It's also written in just the general rules and laws of things.
No, but that's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of loopholes being presented here.
Well, yeah, because like in California, there's a law that states no stealing. So like if you go to another state, you're like, I'm going to go to Nevada and steal, and then you go to Nevada, and Nevada's like, in Nevada you can't steal. I'm sure there's some places you can.
No, the no parking on Sunday implies that there is parking every other day. Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't feel. It's still nonsense. Like that one's a good example.
I will say, if there's a Latin legal phrase, that means it's already been brought up and discussed
it's
before. It's
locked in.
Yeah.
Do you think when they made it the first time, somebody went, "What the fuck are you saying?" and had this argument with that person? They were like, "No," and the other person just won out. It's dumb English Latin. You're correct. It is dumb. Hey, Gamage.
Yes.
Is Shaq out of money?
Absolutely not. Shaq has a disgusting amount of money. There's that one TV show where they make fish tanks, I guess, and he's like, I want a big fish tank that's just like a semi-truck with a big Superman S. He's fine. I'm sure I'm getting part of it wrong. I'm sure I'm getting the facts wrong. Fact checker will be like, no, man, that's 100% right. But yeah, Shaq has money.
Fact checker, can you find a picture of Shaq's fish tank? Do you think the S stands for Superman or for Shaq?
Both.
Or is it Super Shaq?
Well, that's his brand. Is Shaq was like, I'm Superman, kind of. There it is. Look at that.
What the fuck? It's in a diesel fucking... It's better than I thought. Okay. I need to paint you a word
Rachel,
picture.
What's even better, before you say anything, is that I pulled that out of the recesses of my mind, and I even said to myself, that can't be right.
Speaking of the librarian navigating the fucked up Dewey Decimal System, they're like, no, I know where this one is.
I got this. And I'm like, are you sure? There's no way that's... Are you sure? That?
This is like...
A part of that surely must be incorrect, right?
This has gotta just be, like, this is what he's wanted since childhood, and he's like, fuck it, I've got the money now. Oh my god. The different ways that it's been displayed are so good. Okay, all right, hold on. The first photo, there's weird, squiggly pots that have tiny twig trees coming out of it.
That's rich people shit. Nobody cares.
Yeah, then you see... On the right side, there's a basic bitch lamp with a cord and a small plant.
Nobody cares about the lamp, Rachel.
I'm painting a word picture. Shut up.
There's already a picture. They could go to Instagram and just see it.
Shut up. What if they're driving damage? They need to know what this is. And then there's the front of a semi-truck where the grill
It's a diesel semi-truck. I already explained it. It's a diesel semi-truck fish tank with a big Superman S. I did. I said...
A big Superman S fish tank. I thought you meant a truck backed up. Like, I was picturing the back, like the cargo section of a truck. Not the front grill of the truck.
That is on you. That is...
Anyway, the point being, it goes from, like, your friend's house that has the diesel truck fish tank in it, which has little fish stickers on it, which is funny, to the next photo is he had, like, a painting put up, so it looks like the truck is driving towards the living room with the fish tank in the middle.
Driven by?
Shaq. I can't really tell, but I imagine that's who's there.
I mean, I'm zooming in, and it looks like Shaq, and it's just like there's no way that is anybody. That's not anybody else.
I love the cheetah and tiger print pillows.
A better word picture is that it looks like somebody drove a semi into a wall and then stopped, and then they paved then they put the wall back up around the semi to where it's just the front bit, the semi snoot coming out.
A bit of the snoot.
And then they put a fish tank in it, and then also a big Superman S, which stands for hope.
Gimmage, what was that one movie where you got to tour people's houses on MTV?
Oh, Cribs?
Like Cribs? Yeah. We need to bring back Cribs.
People have said that, and I don't feel like it.
No, I want to see the inside of weird people's houses.
Well, this
is a house I want to see more of.
I want to see cribs on a different scale. I don't want to see rich people's $1 billion mansions anymore. And I don't want to hear this is where the magic happens. I don't want to I have 2 rooms for my cats. I have no use for these rooms. I'm just really rich and obnoxious. I want an MTV Cribs where they like look at tweakers' houses or like fucking hoarder, not hoarder houses, but like houses of like those autistic grandmothers who have like a shelf for spoons and shit. I want to see I want to see weird shit on Cribs.
Little old Annie Mae giving you a tour. These are my little spoons for when I'm angry.
Yeah.
That's how I stir my tea so fast.
Or like weird bachelor pads where they're just like, these are our cribs. This is
my single light bulb. I bring it room to room.
This is my microwave. The door doesn't exactly work, so like we have to like stick a fork into the thing to make it so that it turns on.
Sometimes it shocks me when I pull it out.
Yeah, my buddy Spider lost a little bit because he like took it out for some vampire teeth for a Halloween costume, and then just lost it.
Yeah,
I want that show.
Somewhere.
Give me that show.
No, 100%. I don't want Cribs because like you're fucking rich. I want Cribs because you have a weird fucked up house.
Yeah, I want to get.
I don't know in what way it's weird, but like, use Shaq's fucking house as the frame of reference.
Yeah, it's there's a spectrum of like cribs of like, oh, I wish my life was that, and then hoarders, which is just like, I'm kind of glad my life is not like that, and I need something in between that.
I want a bit of both.
Yeah, narrow that spectrum down a little.
I want to feel the depths of horror and success in my human lifetime. In the scale of a 30-minute episode that's 20 minutes of ads.
I want every 3 episodes to be where they show you something that is like considered weird, and then I look over at the exact same thing that I have, and I'm going, because that's just how relatable it is.
What is happening in the background of the fucking... Oh, no, never mind. There's just like steam coming out of the top of the building, and it kind of looks like it's supposed to be coming out of the truck, but it's certainly not.
Yeah, I think it's just shitty clouds.
Do you think at one point it was just like 9/11, and then somebody told them it was tasteless, so they had to paint the clouds further? So that it's, yeah, thank you, fact checker. It's Twin Towers. That's what I thought it was for a second, and I was like, there's no fucking way.
Man, it's so wild that actually happened, and I got it right. That was not on my bingo card.
At first I was like, 9/11? Yeah, Shaq's fucking fish tank Optimus Prime wasn't on your bingo card?
Seriously wasn't. Again, this was like years ago. I remember being in a room where this show was playing, and I was just like, this feels like a fever dream, and I might be drunk. And then I walked away, and it bookmarked a spot in my library, I guess. Wild. Would you rather be forced to drink piss for 5 minutes straight every day, or kiss a random old man on the lips every day?
Oh, kiss a random old man on the lips every day. At least it would end fast.
Yeah, it seems weird, right?
Yeah, I don't want to drink piss for 5 minutes straight every day.
5 minutes
Jesus
straight?
That's a long time.
I can't even drink water for 5 minutes straight. You die from that.
Yeah, I need to breathe. Jesus.
Plus, random old man gets a kiss.
Yeah, it's a bonus for that little old man.
I mean, maybe not. What are you doing? Stop it!
Oh, God! Leave me alone! Why does this always happen? Every time I go to the park, somebody wants to kiss me. I don't like it.
I was at Denny's getting my Grand Slam, and now I'm getting kissed by a weirdo.
I just want my pancakes. Hey, Gamage.
Yeah.
Why aren't Mexican buffets as common as Chinese buffets?
I saw this. The reason is price. That's mostly it.
You think so?
Yes, because Chinese food is exponentially cheaper. Because
is it though?
Yes, because they gave all of their techniques and like secrets and recipes and stuff to the world, whereas French cooking kept it all to themselves, and therefore like over time French cooking is seen as like this like elegant high cuisine, and Chinese food is seen as cheap.
I said Mexican food.
I'm aware, but like okay. Mexican food is still above
somewhere
like
on
Chinese
that scale.
Food.
Got it.
Yeah.
I guess I just feel like a lot of the ingredients for Mexican food. I guess I think the thing is, like regionally speaking, there's easier access to certain ingredients than others, and you would have to pay more for those. So that's,
Yeah,
I think, where I was getting hung up on cost. But I get what you're saying of like, sharing with a shit ton of people versus like having a landlocked sort of a, like, we're not giving you these secrets vibe.
mass producing Chinese food is like so much easier than it is to do Mexican food. Like you could do a giant fucking vat of beans and rice and different Mexican like meats and stuff and do it that way, but that is gonna get real messy real fast. A lot of Asian food is like tongable. Is that a word? Tongable?
Tongable.
Where you just get like the tongs and you just like dit, 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 dit. And you can't do that with a lot of Mexican food stuff.
Is that the sound that you make?
Unless
when
it's
you use
already
tongs?
yes, dit, dit. Unless it's already like folded burritos, and then it's just way more labor. And then there's already
Yeah.
going to be issues of like, well, I want a burrito that's with this. I want a burrito that's with that. Like Asian food is like, here's broccoli beef. Figure it the fuck out.
I think you're right on multiple spectrums. I also feel like a lot of Mexican food involves like sauces and like wet
Yes,
things, and I don't
yes.
think that holds over as well in a buffet. Whereas like a chow mein noodle, the longer it sits under that little heat lamp, like it's still pretty fucking good. It's just
God.
like a crispier noodle.
There is a halfway point for the green beans when they get served of like the green beans are hot and fresh, but like if you wait a couple minutes and like they cool down, the bottom ones, and then you go for those, the ones at the bottom, they've been sitting in that garlic butter for a couple minutes and they're like extra soaked but still crispy and hot and delicious. That's when you do it.
That's when
I
you
could
fuck
write
that green bean up.
I could write a book on the fucking
How to Chinese buffet.
how to Chinese buffet. I go there a little too much. That's probably like I have like a whole like, all right, you got to go in. You don't start with any of like the breading stuff. You start with the expensive meats. You want to do seafood first. If they have good seafood, a lot of buffets you're going to stay as far away from the seafood as possible. You start with the seafood and the premium meats. After that, then you could get like vegetables, stock up on vegetables, get the vegetables in because that's going to be filler, or skip it like me because you're there for the meats only. And then you could go to like the pastas and stuff, like the chow mein and stuff, because that's like the carbohydrates, or skip it like if you're me and you want premium meats.
Yeah, it's just shoveling meat in his face at the
You have
Chinese
no
buffet.
idea. Right, so I go
No,
and
I
I'm like,
don't.
I'm just going to get a big thing of coconut shrimp and a big thing of the Mongolian beef, and then I'm going to smother it in pot sticker sauce.
And then you're going to use hot tea because it cuts the grease. That's from Fact Checker.
That is true, though. Well, I get a Pepsi, and she gets a hot tea, and then we sip off of each other's things every now and then, because the hot tea does do the grease. And soda is actually really bad for a buffet, but it works for me. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it, makes me burp more and I'm able to like stuff more in me. I don't know how to explain it, but
It gives
I can
the
do
illusion that you're creating room.
No, I am creating room, trust me. I just
Why
don't.
is their soda machine magical?
I don't know. Like the local one that's here, like their Pepsi machine is crisp and has the right like parts.
Do you think you'd just clean it?
They absolutely do.
Is this restaurant new or no?
It's been around. It's been around since I was a child. So
Okay, maybe they just fucking clean their machine. That's a thing that a lot of people don't do.
yeah, because I know
Or they
that.
don't, and the mold has just cultured its way into being fantastic.
No,
Pepsi
because it
tasted.
tastes like how the Taco Bell Pepsi machine used to taste when I was a kid. Because when
Okay.
I was working at Taco Bell, I would clean that Pepsi machine every night, and it tasted so good. But like the last couple times I went there, it tasted awful, and I'm like, well, I guess you guys suck now. I don't know.
Nobody's cleaning
never-
this bitch.
I've never seen a Coke machine taste good though. Pepsi machines always taste better. I don't know if it's because Pepsi has more citrus in it. I don't know.
I think Pepsi's just generally a better soda, at least for like a dark soda.
See,
Never been a big Coke person.
I enjoy Pepsi more, but like I think that Pepsi might actually be worse for the environment and have worse ingredients, like more sugar and stuff. I don't know.
Who's to say?
It's all bad. It's all bad, and you shouldn't be drinking any of it. It is a dessert for me. I have it like once every couple weeks or so.
I don't know when the last time I had a Pepsi was.
Would you rather be a quadriplegic or an orca at SeaWorld? She's really marinating on this one.
That's a fucked up question. I guess an orca at SeaWorld? Because
I'll
maybe
make
I could
sure-
like kill a trainer on my way out, you know? Maybe they'd release me if I murdered enough of them.
I'll make sure that I don't edit that silence at all. I'm gonna let that sit.
No, please
as
leave
long-
that in. I need me simmering on that because that shows you how bad we're treating orcas, is that I thought about being a paraplegic for a minute.
Quadriplegic.
I
It's
truly,
worse.
sorry, a quadriplegic. Yeah, I truly thought about it. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we still have SeaWorlds. Like, shouldn't we
it's
have,
fucked up.
I don't know, like rules and laws in place? Or are we still not doing that?
Hey, you know how we talked about animals enslaving us? What sort
Yeah.
of show do you think they'd make us do? Because we're not nearly as like athletic. Like some of us are, but not in as like graceful of a fashion.
They are going to put me in a Chinese buffet and place bets, is what's going to happen.
Oh, fuck.
He's
The
going
new
back to
friend-
the pot stickers.
The new friend that comes in, no, he's not going to stick with just the meats. He'll eventually move on to the noodles. And then everybody's else like, you're wrong. You're wrong. Watch
10 to 1
this.
odds, stupid.
And it's just you at the fucking meat. Yeah. At the meat counter. They're like, he has to be full, right?
He's dipping the peanut butter chicken into the fucking egg drop soup. Can you believe that shit?
He's a
Wild.
madman.
Wild.
And this is why it's crazy that they thought we were animals. Is it my turn or yours?
Your turn. I just
Okay.
asked if you want to be an orca, which I
Yeah,
guess we
that's
haven't
true.
like completely elaborated on. I mean, I don't know what I'd pick. Maybe an orca, but I'd be one of those orcas that like fucking slam my head into the window until it died.
I like how you're
Oh,
just
that's
going to
bleak.
kill yourself, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll kill the trainers. Let's go.
I mean, what's worse though is that has happened. There has definitely been orcas that have done that, and they get put in a fucking dark, small tank in the back, and it's worse than hell for them.
Well, I'll live in my shitty hell. At least I murdered somebody. If I do it enough times, they have to like put me
I wonder if I
down.
could Free Willy myself out. Do you remember the movie Free Willy?
Yeah, where they freed Willie? I do. I recall.
Willy was freed, yeah. Wasn't there more than one? What's the point?
Well, they
There's
had to
fucking
free him multiple
one
times.
fish.
It's just one guy. He keeps escaping.
They just keep luring him back to the buffet. I don't know what.
Hey, Gamage, I have a game for you.
Yes, a game.
Okay. I want you... What the fuck?
Okay, I'm with you so far.
Hold on. I clicked on the link I saved, and it assuredly did not open to the thing that I saved. And so it just says, what happens to all your stuff when you go to jail, which was not what was posted. What I was actually trying to ask you is I want you to explain this to me like you're in corporate HR. What is a circle jerk?
A circle jerk?
A circle jerk.
And how you want me to explain it in HR? Like I'm trying to use like PG terms to explain what it actually is? Or I'm
Yeah.
explaining what a circle jerk is in a corporate kind of format?
Like, pretend like you are at a meeting in like a corporate HR position and somebody has asked you what a circle jerk is. Like, they don't know what it is, and you're trying to explain to them that they can't say it. And then they're like, but what is it? And so you have to explain it in a workplace appropriate / HR appropriate way for them to understand.
Oh, okay, that's easy. Basically, it's a public forum where everybody kind of touts the same opinion and response so that everybody pats themselves on the back.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the
Like an
sexual
echo
act.
chamber. Oh, I'm sure you are, but circle jerk has multiple meanings, you see.
Oh, Gamage.
Rachel.
I wanted you to do the fun one.
What's so fun about basically it's everybody stands in a circle and they bring themselves to completion into the center where there may or may not be a woman
Or a cracker.
or a cracker.
Sometimes
Biscuit.
the woman is called a cracker. Depends on the situation.
It's still a Limp Biscuit.
I read fact checkers. There are 4 free willies in conjunction with a situation in which a group of people engage in self-indulgent, self-gratifying behavior. Yeah, all those free willies are just really self-indulgent.
A circle jerk. There must be 4, and they all must be named Willie.
That is a circle jerk.
All right, I have one more would you rather, and then we could wrap this shit up
All
like
right,
a
perfect.
condom. Would you rather have a loud thought bubble or invisible cheese smell?
A loud thought bubble, or I smell like cheese, but there's no cheese?
Invisible cheese smell. Okay, what it says is I was chatting with a friend about a terrible superpower. A, have permanent physical thought bubbles that cover your head, displaying your exact thoughts in real time in glowing neon text. Crucially, the thought bubble is super loud, like an air horn, and audible to everyone within 10 feet.
Is it just
can't
my
be turned
thoughts
off
screaming?
and displays every stray embarrassing thought you have. I mean, if you let me finish, I would have told you the rest of it.
Why would I do that?
Respect, admiration. Take your pick. or be, oh wow, what? This is actually not what I thought it was. Or be completely invisible, but you permanently smell like strong Limburger cheese.
I'm so glad I asked, because that's so wildly different.
And the smell intensifies when you are nervous or in a crowd. The scent is powerful enough that people can still clearly track your location, and it lingers in any room you spend more than 5 minutes in.
So you become like a smoker, but it's
like
cheese. It's foot cheese.
It's like feet and smegma junk.
Oh God. Just
either way, I don't want to
to
be in society anymore.
I feel like I'd be a cheese person, and I would just sneak up to people I don't like, and then just admit cheese smells.
Oh, I would definitely like it says like you can be tracked, but like what does that mean? Do people know that there's an invisible cheese man out there, or is it just like there's an entity that's just cheese smell? It's just around. Because if people didn't know who I was, like if tomorrow I woke up and I was an invisible cheese man and like, first of all, I would never speak again. I would just go and haunt the people that I didn't like.
Just give wine to anyone that notices the smell. You've won the
cheese
award.
Wine guy.
You're just an invisible cheese cloud that's giving people wine. You could totally make a business off of that. Like, instead of people tasting cheeses, they just have to sniff your smell while they drink wine.
I guess.
Somebody would go, rich people would do that, and you know it. They'd be like, I want to smell the invisible cheese guy. If you market it right, they'd be all over that shit.
Sounds like you're just going to be in a freak show.
100%. I don't know. I don't even remember what the first one is anymore. I think I'm just so obsessed with the cheese.
A loud thought bubble. It's giving all of your intrusive thoughts. And I don't want that because it's like your Google search history being public, but like way worse.
So much worse. Yeah, no, because I'd be a cheese person.
Because I do get the thoughts where I'm like, I'll think something stupid that's clearly wrong. And I'm like, I wonder what this, and then I'll be like a minute later like, no, you fucking idiot. No, that's not even a little bit correct. What?
It'd be funny to watch.
But then also all of the other worse thoughts where you're like, that shouldn't see the light of day.
Yeah,
that everybody
horrible,
has,
shitty
but you're like,
things.
nope.
Or just the insane, intrusive thoughts. No, the world doesn't need to know these.
Or like you see in the Grand Canyon and you like look over at the paraplegic in a wheelchair looking out and you're like, somebody should push him. And then like, damn it. No.
Your thought just screams, somebody should push him, push him, push him. It echoes through the canyon.
Mine would be Gilbert Gottfried. Actually, I'd like to switch mine over to the loud thought bubble, but it needs to be Gilbert Gottfried.
It has to be. That's the only way I'm doing it. Otherwise, I smell like cheese. If he's not signed on, I'm not signed on. Oh, fuck. Gamage, what have you been listening to this week?
I have been listening, not lately, but like I've been listening to Nova Twins. I don't know if you know who they are. They did a pretty good album back in August. Not one of my favorite in 2025, but it's still really good. They're classified as an English rock duo by Wikipedia, but it's more like rap R&B metal, if that usual genre combo exists. That's what this is. It's Amy Love and Georgia South are the two band members. They're incredible. The album is called Parasites and Butterflies. It's high energy and full of a lot of bops. My favorites are going to have to be distilled down to Soprano, Nova, and Hummingbird. Sorry, it's Nova and Hummingbird, because it's one of those songs that spells out the title. That's fun. Hummingbird itself, though, is a beautiful song about like moving on and living your full potential. It's fun. That's Nova Twins, Parasites and Butterflies, and the songs Soprano, Nova, and Hummingbird.
I like the way you extended that. Hummingbird. My suggestion for you is going to be that Blackway put out a brief little EP. It says a single, but it's 2 songs, so that's not
Who?
correct. Blackway, he did What's Up Danger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think I suggested a song called Bad Man by him either last year or year before.
I remember.
It's a good song. But he put out 2 songs in October of last year, and I'm going to suggest Unstoppable because I thought that shit was quite good. But he does nice, it's like, I don't know, if you've listened to What's Up Danger, it's definitely that vibe, but it's rap, but it's got this hard tones to it, and it's just real fucking good. Big fan.
Dope.
Dope indeed. Thank you for listening. If you too would like to smell like an invisible cheese person and join our cult, please like and subscribe on whatever your most favoritist podcasting place is. You can choose the type of cheese, but it does have to be smelly. If you want us to talk about a thing, you can email us at whtpah@gmail.com. That's what @gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at We Have That Podcast at Home. All one word, spelled correctly. Or at WHTPAH on Blue Sky. That's Woodpaw on Blue Sky. Next week, we will be tackling the wonderful and the fine art of if this wheel would fucking load, I would click on it and it would spin.
It's never been up. It's never been up.
No, it was up. It just didn't load. Fuck you.
I don't believe
Also,
you.
that is so far from the Twilight Zone voice, but I do appreciate the sentiment of trying. It's slice of life. Go fuck yourself. I think the Twilight Zone voice is like, I've been off-brand Rachel, and this has been the Twilight Zone. You know? I think it's like that. I haven't listened to it in a while.
No, I've been off-brand Gamage. Goodbye. I have steak.
This has been We Have That Podcast at Home. Game. I'm just gonna go take. Bye.